Chapter 26. Kacey. Good crazy. I sniff and wipe my eyes, already feeling the absence of Rhys's warm hands on my face. His dark amber eyes hold a storm of complicated emotions as he waits for my reply. Rhys is in love with me? After only 2 weeks? I can't speak. First, I have to decide how I feel about the ring. I want to believe Rhys, to trust him. But keeping Leanne's engagement ring for 2 years, and then bringing it to the gala? It's a lot to swallow. As much as I dislike Leanne, Nigel is terrible, and no woman should have to put up with his kind of behavior. So if the ring helps both Rhys and Leanne move on, I guess it makes sense. I could choose to walk right now. From an impartial perspective, it would be easy. We live on opposite ends of the country, lead successful lives of our own, and we've only known each other for 2 weeks. Plus, I've achieved every goal I set for myself this year. Move out of my parents' house, make this holiday party the best one in the history of Quantum, win the Prism Award, and conduct myself like a responsible adult so my family will stop treating me like a child. All boxes checked. The problem is, this list of accomplishments is meaningless without Rhys. How has he become so intertwined in my life in such a short time? I can't imagine waking up tomorrow and not texting him good morning. Lunch breaks wouldn't be the same, not to mention he helped make this gala what it is. When he wasn't there after the Prism Award... Wait, where were you? A muscle in his jaw works, and disappointment is all that remains in his eyes. He takes a minute to answer. Understandable. He just told me he loves me and I asked him where he was, but I need to know. He shakes his head as if to clear it.
Sorry. When?
He says thickly. Right after my dad handed me the Prism Award. You were gone when I got off stage. He motions to the table with the cloche-covered platters. I frown. You went out for food in the middle of the awards? He gives a humorless laugh.
No. I asked the caterer to make a plate for you. Since you've been too busy to eat a proper meal this entire week, I figured tonight would be no exception. They left these in the warming drawer in the kitchen.
Of course that's where he went. How can I stay angry at a man who takes care of me like this? Something pulls at the corner of my thoughts, and Claire's words echo in my mind.
Everyone needs to be taken care of once in a while.
And Rhys does take care of me, but not in a way that makes me feel babied or like a less than capable adult. He does selfless things like escorting me around DC in the snow on a bike, bringing me food when I'm too busy to bother, and staying late, night after night, helping with party prep. These things make me feel loved. I study the lights Rhys used to decorate the table. Christmas is in less than 2 weeks. Without really thinking about it, I've been picturing Rhys there with me, with my family on Christmas morning. I've even imagined flying out to visit him in DC when he goes back. It hits me then that I've been planning my future with Rhys, assuming he'll be there, and I'm not willing to let one little ring destroy that. An ache wells up in my chest as my heart rate quickens. I've never been in love before, but I've also never felt like this about anyone else. I murmur, "Come here," then grasp both of Rhys's lapels and pull him to me. With my body pressed against his, I slide my hands into his hair and bring his mouth down to mine. His eyes widen and then narrow in confusion as I kiss him. He pulls away to study me.
Kacey, I want this, but I need to know what you're thinking, please.
My hands slide down and land on his chest. Sorry, I guess I settled it all in my head but left you out of it. An irrepressible smile spreads across my face. I love you too, Rhys. He studies me, his eyes full of guarded hope.
Am I forgiven then?
No. I struggle to keep a straight face, then explain myself. You did nothing wrong. I would have liked a heads up about the ring before today, but we've known each other such a short time. I can't blame you for keeping it to yourself.
So, you're not angry?
I was, but not anymore. Personally, I don't like Leanne, but no one deserves Nigel. And forgiveness. It'll free you as much as it does her. You did the right thing.
You really think so?
I really think so, I say. Now will you kiss me already?
Happy to.
He cradles my face, and he stares in wonder as if he can't believe we're here in this moment. His lips brush mine, and pleasure shudders through to my core. Although the uncertainty about where Rhys will end up permanently looms over our heads, I let myself enjoy the moment, relishing the feel of his warm, solid frame against mine. I nip his bottom lip, and he releases a soft groan that makes me smile against his mouth. My hands slide over his dress shirt, feeling his muscles flex beneath. He moves me gently back until my shoulders meet the cool glass wall. A shiver runs through me, but his warmth quickly chases it away. His next kiss is slower, deliberate, as if he's memorizing everything about me, about us. We lose track of time. The sparkling city lights and the darkened conference room fade away as Rhys kisses me like he'll never get enough. I know the feeling. My phone buzzes, the table amplifying the sound. Rhys rests his forehead against mine, panting.
Do you need to check that?
Probably. But I don't want this moment to end. He places one more kiss on my lips, then releases me.
Go on then.
I check my messages. After a few beats, Rhys sends me a questioning glance. I hold up the phone. It's Lisa. She's sending everyone home and asking if she should wait for us.
Tell her to go and get some much-deserved rest. You still haven't eaten.
My stomach growls as if it hears him. I answer Lisa's text. Rhys pulls out my chair. He gestures grandly for me to be seated.
Shall we?
I tuck my skirts and sit down regally. Thank you, my good sir. Rhys lifts the cloches and says in an impeccable French accent,
For you this evening, madame, we have herb-roasted turkey, cranberry pear chutney, truffle-whipped potatoes, and maple Brussels sprouts with candied walnuts.
I stifle a laugh and assume my aristocratic character again. Yes, thank you, that will do nicely. Rhys drops his formal air and takes the seat next to me.
When did you eat last?
I tap my lips with the tines of my fork, thinking. Maybe noon? He glances at his phone and his eyes widen slightly.
It's nearly 2.
I wave my hand like it's no big deal. I normally can't sleep until around 4 a.m. after a big event like this one. Rhys stares at me.
Truly?
Yeah, after all the excitement, the build-up, the preparations, I usually go home, stare at a wall for 20 minutes, replaying everything I did and criticizing every word I said. Then I let it all go, eat some warm brownies with mint chocolate chip ice cream, and watch TV till I get sleepy. He finishes his bite of potatoes and says,
That sounds fantastic. Is this always a solo endeavor, or can boyfriends tag along?
I freeze with a mouthful of turkey. Warmth spirals low in my belly. Boyfriend?
Right.
He lowers his chin and levels a serious gaze at me.
This is going to sound ridiculous, but Kacey Briggs. Wait, what's your middle name?
Marie.
Lovely. Right.
He wipes his face with his napkin and tosses it on the table.
Kacey Marie Briggs. Will you be my girlfriend?
I almost giggle. But I hold it in because I don't want him to think I'm laughing at him instead of the situation. Yes, Rhys, what's yours? He chuckles dryly.
Maybe some other time.
If you want me to say yes, you have to tell me. He lifts his chin and says in a stuffy accent,
Rhys Reginald. Bartholomew. Ballantyne.
That's... I lock my facial features into place. That is a very royal-sounding name.
Yes,
He says through his teeth.
my mother thought she was quite clever with the double R's and B's. She never misses a chance to send me monogrammed towels.
I like it. I cover my chuckle. Can I call you Bart?
Never.
He crosses his arms over his chest.
You owe me an answer, Miss Briggs.
I clear my throat louder than necessary. Rhys Reginald Bartholomew Ballantyne, I'd be honored to be your girlfriend. Now kiss me, Bart. Rhys grins and shoves his seat back.
Oh, you've asked for it.
I slip out of my chair and run barefoot, glad I kicked my heels off earlier, to the glass wall. This wall is home base. You can't get me, I say breathlessly with one hand pressed to the cool surface. Rhys catches me from behind and wraps one arm securely around my waist.
Now,
He murmurs into my ear.
either I spend the next 10 minutes finding out where you're most ticklish, or you promise never to speak that name aloud again.
No, I say through my laughter. No, please. I pin my arms to my sides.
Oh, so you are ticklish. Shall we start with underarms or ribs?
His fingers graze my ribs through my dress and I squirm, but he has me firmly in his embrace. No escape. I have to give in. Fine, fine.
Say it. I promise never to say Bart out loud without permission again.
His hand moves to my hip, and his thumb digs in just enough to make me jump. I promise, I yelp. I'll never say Bart again. His other hand finds my hips and he spins me around to face him. He chuckles self-consciously.
You bring out the crazy in me, gorgeous girl.
Good crazy or bad crazy?
Good crazy.
His tongue wets his bottom lip.
Definitely good crazy.
I grasp his cravat and pull his mouth back to mine. The world melts away, till there's nothing left but the tang of cranberry in his kiss, my wild pulse, and something that feels like forever.